Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more Surviving Mars, Green Planet. So, we have sent some drones, we've started up a few things, but I think we still have a very long way to go. So, we have a couple of things I want to do. So, first of all, research-wise, I think this is going to be something that would help us out a little bit. Yeah, this would just help us get a couple more options a little bit sooner. So I'm thinking we might go ahead and start outsourcing some science. 5,000 over the next 5 sols for $1 billion. I think we can afford that, so we'll go ahead and get that done. That'll race us through a couple of techs relatively quickly, which I think will be good. Give us a little more access to some better quality of life. Outside of that, I also think that it is time to go for a bit of a supply pod. We're going to go ahead and shoot a large supply pod. We're going to go ahead and pick up the Explorer. We have a whole bunch of science to pick up and check out, so we're going to go ahead and do just that. So we'll grab this, and then I think we'll also grab an extra moisture vaporator. At the moment, we're not really making any surplus water, and we do need that if we're going to have oxygen as well as people. So we're going to go ahead and grab that now, and with the remaining room, I don't think that there's really too much we can take. No, nothing of any great value. Could potentially go for another Stirling generator, but I think we'll go for some solar panels soon. And so let's pick up a couple of maybe some machine parts, because we could also do wind turbines. I think that could be good. Yeah, so let's just spend a little bit of money there, and we'll maximize as much as we can. So let's launch that. That'll be fine. This is fun. It's not an actual ship, it's just a probe, which we will also be able to break down for a few components as well. So that will be very nice. Alright, so either way, let's go ahead and get time up and running. That should take us, I suppose, a couple of days. Yeah, or maybe a day. Yeah, either way, that'll be fine. We'll get that going. We've got extra science coming in, so that's good. We still have plenty of cash. We have concrete. And at some point soon, let's see, RC transport. Let's unload your resources there. That should be fine. We'll pick that up. Yeah, capacity is alright. And then we'll see if we can find any more resources for him to go and get. Hang on a second, did I? Whoops, I think I loaded up instead. Let's unload. Yes, that's far better for us. Okay. Oh, hang on a second. Are we out of room for our metals? Yeah. No, not quite. Okay, well, you know what? Let's go ahead and build an extra storage right here. Let's go for a standard depot for metals. That'll be fine. Let's just pop that there for now. That'll be all a-okay. You can unload whenever you can. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so that will do. Alright, I've got that off and running. We'll try and find some, I don't know, maybe some polymers, more metals. Something in the area would be rather good. Yeah, whatever we can find. And then, you know what, once you've done that, let's go ahead and yeah, we'll gather supplies, and then well, I guess that should be good enough. Yeah. Alright, so that'll do. Let's let you do that. Looks like a priority. What is this? Try to complete higher priority tasks. Yep, that's all a-okay. One thing I did think about is that we should probably open up our Stirling generator. We need a little bit more power to keep the fuel refinery running at all times, so I think we'll go ahead and turn that on maximum. Same with the concrete extractor. That should give us a little bit of extra power to spare. That will come at the cost of a little bit of extra maintenance, but at the same time too, it could be a whole stack worse. Alright, G8. It looks like there's a whole bunch of metals there. That'll be really good. Alright, that is worth noting. We'll come back to that in time. Alright, but either way, it looks like our pod is about to land. That is good. I'm beginning to wonder where we're going to want to put things. Yeah, we've got a couple of anomalies that are nice and close. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit tricky. Let's go ahead and just land this right about, I don't know, there. That will do. And we'll see about getting this explorer to start exploring for us. So, first things first, let's go for the anomaly that's closest to home. Then we'll go ahead and scan these two. And then it appears as if there's one all the way over here. So we'll go ahead and queue those up. That will be very good for us. Who knows what we may find. Alright, and then let's also deconstruct this for a couple more metals. That is always appreciated. Alright. So, with that sorted out, we probably want to see... alright, we may make an extra moisture vaporator. Yeah, we're currently not producing anything extra. Demand is set to what it is. Let's go ahead and build that prefab that we had. Let's go ahead and see where that is. That should be under... yeah, moisture vaporators. Let's go ahead and tie that in right there. That should do nicely. Let's also go ahead and see about building. What do we want? We need a Moxie and an oxygen tank as well. But again, we'll do those once we know where we're placing our dome. So with that in mind, let's have a bit of a look. Let's go with the basic dome, of course. Basic consumption of 1 water and 1 fuel should, sorry, 1 water and 1 oxygen should be fine. Where would we want to put this? I'm thinking over here wouldn't be too bad. That way we could start extracting some metals. That would be ideal. I don't see anything else that's particularly noteworthy. Yeah, this vista is nice, but again, that's not really helping us. We can't gain much production out of this. Yeah, I think this is going to be where we end up placing this. Yeah, alright, so you know what? That's not too bad. That's nice and close to everything we've already built. This will cost us, let's see, 10 polymers, concrete, which we do not have enough of. Yeah, it's gonna slow us down a bit, but again, we'll get to that in time. Let's see, how much do you produce? 20 per soul, so it's gonna be a couple of days before we can get that done. That's okay. We'll have the maintenance parts for you. Let's check in on these. These cost us metals for maintenance. That's okay. And then that's all pretty much what we have. Right, now we do need some extra piping for that new moisture vaporator. So let's go ahead and do that. That should be under life support, I believe. Yes. Let's go ahead and tie that in. I thought I put it close enough, but I guess I didn't realize that that was a power cable. Alright, but either way, there is research. Earth, Mars Initiative. That'll increase our sponsor research, so that's now up to 200. What is this? More applicants will start to appear on Earth. I suppose that's not the worst thing. Amplify might also be worthwhile. Let's see, what else have we got? No, we don't have a stack and fantastic options. Let's just add that to the list for now, and we'll see. Yeah, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah, alright. We'll see what techs open up as more research is acquired. Ooh.
Research complete.
Alright,
Milestone
so that's not
achieved.
good. Ooh, milestone. What was this one? Research a breakthrough? No. Scan an anomaly. Okay, so we still need to launch a rocket, find water, construct a dome. Okay, no one else has taken anything else, so that's good. Alright, let's see. You are now heading off down to find another anomaly. Excellent. Let's see. What about our little rover drone? Let's see. You are... we picked up a couple of metals there. Let's go ahead and... I could have sworn there was some more for us up over here. Yeah, that's 41, 22, 16. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll pick up these resources as best we can. That'll take us up to 26. We may pick up another couple and then zip back home. Japan has finished. Oh, they found water on Mars. That's not good for us. We want all of these extra sciences as quickly as possible, so that is unfortunate. We do have access to build a farm. Ooh, that will be good when we start building up our domes, so that'll definitely be one we need. That'll be rather important. Again, we don't want to be importing all of our food all the time. We want to get that up and running. Fuel is also sorted, so that takes us through to low G hydrosynthesis. Polymer factories we could get. We could also build fuel refineries for ourselves. You know what? At the moment, one is plenty. But I suppose with nothing better to do, we'll add that onto our list yet again. Yeah, we just need to get our concrete production going higher and higher. That would be rather good. So we could potentially... What's this? Yeah, we've got 5 power at the moment. Power is maxed out for everything that we've got. Okay, so we'll need either some solar panels or maybe even some batteries. Yeah, you know what? That's not a bad idea. Let's see. Storage. No. Life support. Okay, then. Hang on a second. Power. There we are. Power accumulator. Okay. So if we are to build one of those, that will cost us a little bit of our polymers, taking away from our dome, and so will its maintenance. Okay, so that's not necessarily ideal. We could go for a large wind turbine too. That wouldn't be the worst idea either. That or solar panels, because we have plenty of power at the moment. Yeah, let's go with the large solar panel. Yeah, let's build up one of those. Let's go one over here, and let's see, that's an extra 5 production, and then we can raise... Oh no, we don't want the power accumulator just yet, do we? You know what? It'll be fine. We'll sort this out. When we do another supply drop or whatever have you, we'll bring in a couple of extra polymers, and unless we find some on the planet, both of which is relatively easy for us to do. All right, text available for research.
There's more to the barren environs of the Red Planet than meets the eye. A veritable treasure trove of undiscovered knowledge and wonder. So long as you know where to look.
Okay, so what's this? Explorer AI and productivity training. Okay, so what's this? This is engineers and geologists have +10 performance when working in their specialty, and better applicants. And then what else have we got? Generate... Oh, science? Yes, that is absolutely the one that we want. We already have an explorer. Let's go ahead and put that straight to the top. Yeah, that'll work out really, really well. That will have increased our science production 3 times from the start of this episode, and that will help us out immensely as the game goes by. Yeah, so that is what we will do. Let's see, what else could we want to focus on? Well, we're slowly building up fuel. This thing is still in the state of refueling. Okay, so that'll be... Well, you know what? It's not really doing any good while it's just hanging around here. We may end up just sending it off as soon as it's ready. Let's see. Check the fuel depot. Desired amount is about 20.
Breakthrough discovered.
Yeah, that is fine. Oh, and we also have superior cables. Oh, what is this? Instant and free power cable construction. Cables do not suffer from power faults? Ooh, that is particularly good. Yeah, free power cables is great, and the fact that they don't break is going to save us a whole stack of trouble throughout this run. Let's see. What do we want? I think we get rid of the drones at this stage. We'll keep the farm. We'll keep the hydrosynthesis. We'll set this to... No, we'll make this slightly further down the list. It's not super important at this stage, but it's still really nice to have. So we'll just get some other techs up and running in the meantime. Let's see, what else have we got? Oh, we need to double check in on our, not our explorer, our drone here. How are you doing? Let's gather... Oh no, he's already gathering more resources, so that's okay. The metals is fine. Yeah, that should be all well and good. Let's go ahead and... Let's see, how are our scans going? We should double check on that, see if we can find some extra polymers. Let's see, concrete metals, there's a high chance of more. Water's over here, potentially. I would really like the polymers if we could manage this. Polymers research. You know what, that'll have to do. That's fairly accessible to us right now, so we'll leave that be. Yeah, hopefully we can find a few more things a little bit quicker. We do still have a probe if we really desire, but at this stage I don't see it being a super useful ability for us, so we'll just kind of let things stand as they are. That should be fine. Alright, so let's see, what else can we do? We've got plenty of machine parts, we've got plenty of polymers, plenty of fuel. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's not a whole much for us at this stage. It's just going to be a matter of getting this refueled, which is going to be good. Unfortunately, we don't have the any exports for us to hand off, but it is what it is. Let's see, what else have we got? Drones and rovers move 20% faster. That's not terrible. Sure, I guess we will focus on that at some point. That can be the lowest of our queued up things. And then what else could we do? Yeah, we just need a whole bunch of concrete, and that's going to take us a little bit.
Research complete.
Yeah. We'll go ahead and... I think we just have to let this be. Unfortunately, we don't have multiple avenues of gaining more concrete, but in a couple more days, we should be able to start building a dome. Alright, but either way, research has been done, so let's find subsurface heating. That could be potentially good. It's probably good if we do eventually have any trouble, but again, right now, it's not the end of the world. I think, you know, let's just... Do we just add it to the list? I think we add it to the list. Yeah, that'll be what it is. Anomaly though, that's a nice 1500 science, so that is good. Let's check in on... Right, you're full up, so let's go ahead and drop off your resources. Let's go and unload over there. Let's see, Explorer, what are you doing? You're idle. Okay, so... Yeah, we're not going to be able to make it down there. I don't see any way we could make that safely. So that's just going to have to sit by and wait. Let's send you back to base. Yeah, that'll have to be good enough. At least it's still giving us research, so even though it's not doing too much, it's still helping nonetheless. So that is rather nice. That is rather good indeed. Alright, so let's see. You know what? I'm beginning to wonder... Could we amplify this? Extra production for extra money. This would cost us some polymers. Huh. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. Oh yeah, we should also probably make a dumping site as well. That wouldn't be the worst idea either. Just so these guys don't get over-inundated with resources left over. We could pop this there. Yeah. And what else could we do? Let's check any other production buildings. Is there anything we've missed? Oh, there is a rare metals refinery that would use some of our... Oh, base production of 3 rare earth. You know what? This seems advantageous. Let's build one of these. We're not going to have enough power for now, but that's okay. We can build up a couple more solar panels, and that'll help us out. Yeah, this would be very good. So let's go ahead and build that here. Maybe make a little bit of extra cash. Let's also build up another solar panel that will be necessary. Let's put you there. And they should already be connected into the grid. So this would be very, very good. Yeah. So at the moment we have 35 waste rock. Yeah, production of 7 per day. Yeah, if we can get those extra rare earth minerals this way, that's going to pay absolute dividends for us, because we're going to have no shortage of waste rock for a while. Alright, but either way, that is an anomaly here and an anomaly there. Excellent. Let's go ahead and explore those straight away. Wait a second. We go one here. There we go. Queued those up. That'll be fine. Looks like we have...
Research complete.
There should be some... Oh, there's more metal there. That's kind of not what I want. I want to find some polymers. That'd be really good. That way we could take an upgrade very easily. But unfortunately, it is what it is. Let's go... Let's scan here, I guess. That's going to be the next one. Let's also pick up some more technology. Let's see, what have we got? Water reclamation, that is useful, but again, not right now. That's not the... It's not the focal point. Go for some... go for better applicants. I guess we can add that onto our list, and then maybe we should even start picking up a couple of terraforming. That could be beneficial to start things for the planet early on. That could be rather good for us. But either way, we'll see how that all goes. Alright, solar panels are up and running. We have power. We can keep this up and running. Let's go. We'll turn off something at night so we can still use it. We use 10 power here. This costs us 5 power. You are also 5 power. I think we'll turn this off at night time just for now. Yeah, I want to try and make it through as much waste rock as possible. Yeah, that's going to be really good. So that should provide us with just a little bit of extra cash, which is going to be fantastic. That should be up and running all throughout the day. This is fine. We could also... No, I was about to say we could almost go ahead and amplify this building as well, and that would be worth it in my eyes, but I don't think that's particularly possible at this point. So we're just going to have to let that be, but that's a-okay. We are getting... Oh, we're getting very close to getting the concrete necessary for our domes, so at that point, it might be worth sending this off at roughly about the same time so we can start bringing people to Mars. Alright, but either way,
the
anomaly.
Composition of the debris collected from the anomaly site has proven to be an uncrackable riddle for our science team.
Okay, so an anomaly has been analyzed. Mission control log number 12. The odd composition of the debris collected from the anomaly site has proven to be an uncrackable riddle for our science team. The experts all agree that the materials recovered at the anomaly site could not originate on Mars, but they are also in agreement that they are not the remains of a meteorite or a contaminant introduced from our rockets. For now, it looks like the origin of the debris will remain a mystery. As wise men throughout history said more than once, the more we know, the more we realize that we do not know. That is good, but the bonus is we do have a genius applicant available at Earth. So, fantastic. We've got a few puzzle solvers wanting to join on in. That is excellent. That's going to help us out quite a bit. Let's see. How else are we doing at the moment? We've got a little bit of water. slowly increasing over time, which is good to see. Let's see, we've got a little bit of stored water, that's good. We're going to probably need to, let's see, what do we need for a Moxie? We're going to need that before we get our dome, so let's go to life support. This will cost us metals. Okay, that's not bad, we can do that. Same with the oxygen tank, so we have an abundance of that there. And then, realistically, I think that's about all that we need. Yeah, so it's just going to be waiting on this concrete, and then we'll be all sorted. Alright, I'm very keen for that. Alright, so let's see. Let's pop that away. How are we doing here? Almost fully scanned. It's not bad. Let's see, what have we got?
Research complete.
Alright, extra science is always appreciated. So again, let's just keep on focusing on that. Shockets and shuttles require less fuel. Ooh. Yeah, okay, let's add that. Let's go and make that the next best thing. Yeah, we'll go for the superior cables first, and then we'll work on that. That should be good. That would be very nice. Alright, so either way, let's get rid of those. That's fine. Let's go ahead and send you back over here towards base. How are our drones feeling? Their load is fairly low. That's ideal. These guys have 6 drones that don't seem to have too much to do. We are within range. I suppose we should probably go ahead and tell them. Oh, we could send this on an expedition. Is that worth noting? What if we were to do that? What kind of planetary anomalies have we got? Not much of anything at this stage. No. Just those 3. Nothing else for us to really worry about. So I guess we'll just kind of leave that be. We could make contact with some of these other colonies. Let's see. Concrete extractor, concrete extractors, improved electronics and constructed a Moxie. Yeah, standing with them is good, neutral, and whatever have you. But you know what? Maybe we don't talk for now, just in case they need something. We don't really have the resources to be able to improve our relations. So let's just hold things as they stand. But again, very soon we should be able to make this. So, you know what? Can we plant down our blueprints even without the ability to actually build it? Now it says this is an unexplored sector, but that's okay. Let's leave this here. That should be fine. And then, can we rotate the building any particular way? I think... Yeah, there we are. We'll get those water pipes close as possible. So let's drop that about there. And then let's go ahead and start working towards what we need. Let's go ahead and build up that life support. So let's go with an oxygen tank. That'll go, say... I don't know. About there is probably good enough. And then we'll also want a Moxie that can go there as well. Yeah, let's pop that there. Alright, and then we'll do some power cables, but hopefully we'll finish our superior cables first, and that will save us having to pay for anything unnecessarily. Yeah. Oh yeah, and that does... Oh, right. We are going through our polymers, but that's okay. For a second then, I thought we'd accidentally spent them on the wrong thing, but I don't think so. But either way, this should be good. Let's also go ahead and name this dome of ours that we're going to be building. I think for this series, we're going to go with maybe some precious gemstones, maybe some red and green ones, since that's what our aim is, from a dusty red Mars to a nice green planet. So I think what we're going to start with is maybe the, I don't know, probably one of the most classic ones. This will be our ruby dome. That should do quite nicely. this is where we start, and then I think our next one is probably going to be called, I don't know, maybe like an emerald, a jasper, a jade. Who knows? There's a few options we could go with. But again, I think that's not a bad theme for this run. And you know what? Just looking at the time, I think that's where we're going to call things for today. We do have a nice little amount of progress here. We've finally got our ship almost fueled up. We'll even be making a little bit of cash on this, which is excellent. And we're building our dome for our people. So if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.